Wow, well I haven't done Mario Maker in a very long time. I haven't forgotten about this, I just haven't really wanted to do it, but I want to go back on this, but not on an endless challenge, but I actually want to create a level, but with a little twist. Also, check out my account because I'm kind of more popular than this than I am on YouTube. If you couldn't tell yet, this is a voiceover because I forgot to add sound, so I'm just gonna voice over this. Not all videos will be like this if I do it again, but basically for the challenge, I did something with rolling dice and I had to choose something from each category. So basically it's just randomized and I'm limited to a certain amount of blocks I'm allowed to use. So with the ending outcome, I got this style and these blocks. The Super Mario World theme, the airship world, bridges, question mark block, 10 coin, cheap cheap, hammer bro, boom boom for a boss, icicle, trampoline, and lastly on off switch, and since that does nothing on its own, I get to have the on off block with it as well. Those are pretty bad outcomes, but I had to work with what I had. I really wish with the question mark block I would have got a power up I could put in it, but I got 10 coins, so I decided I'd make a level where you have to go around and get 10 coins to be able to clear the level with a win condition. So the first part, I decided to have icicles. I'll take you down while hammer bros are shooting things at you, and I'll have an on-off switch at the end so you can hit it and kill all the hammer bros. For the next part of this level, I wanted to see how high a trampoline would go because that was one of my options I could use. I made a path that would make you go out of your way to get a spring and then bring it back to the main part so you can bounce off of it, get a 10 coin, and continue on with the level. Keep in mind that there's little bits and details along the way I changed, so if you want to see this whole level, you're gonna have to either wait till the end of the video to see me play it or go on Mario Maker and play it yourself. The next part of the level makes you think that you have to use blue, but really you have to use red, and that makes the level so much more challenging at that part. This is probably the hardest part of the entire level, and likely the most confusing. But with that though, you're rewarded with another 10 coin. I was worried that some people would be able to get up from this bottom part by throwing up the spring and trying to get it, but if you're good enough to do that, then I think you deserve getting up there earlier. I decided to make this cool trampoline jump from the resting place over to the next area, but I ended up putting icicles at the top, and this ended up being a lot harder than I thought. And I even put a 10 coin up on it, which is the hardest 10 coin in the level, but you have to get it. I decided to make another part similar to the first part where hammer bros throw hammers at you and icicles fall down, except of course it's going to be a bit different. I just want something like this to be the most memorable part of this level. I also put the 5th and final 10 coin up at the top. I still had one last thing to use, and that was boom booms. So at the end, you don't necessarily have to defeat them, you just have to pass them. There really wasn't anything I could do to force the player to have to kill him, but I made a little arena for him. I added some cheap cheeps too, as I feel I didn't put enough of those in the level, and I just called it quits. Here's the full level. If you want to see another video like this, I mean, of course it won't be a voiceover, but this sounds really fun and I'd love to do this again, so let me know if you want to see that.